Hello, hello, and good evening. Good evening to you all out there. Hello, and welcome to New Thought Media Network's Evening Prayers. I'm Rev Lisa, and today is July 27th, 2021, and I am here to share a prayer with you. So welcome to our program. This evening's program goes from 8:15 to 8:30 Mountain Time, PM and AM. So you're welcome to join us in the evening as well as in the morning. It's a great way to center your spiritual practice by joining us for a prayer. So welcome, and thank you for being here with me this evening. So what we like to talk about is affirmative prayer here at New Thought Media Network because we are based off of a new thought and ancient wisdom, put them together for a beautiful faith and philosophy, and that's what we like to stand by. A lot of our programs include wonderful meditations and different ways to thinking out of the box, using a science of the mind, which is where we learn to really use metaphysics and philosophy to connect to that higher power within us so that we can create better things and better experiences in our lives. And that's what we like to teach. So when we teach from affirmative prayer, we come from a place of knowing that we are connected to a higher power, a divine source. Therefore, we are knowing and affirming that our prayers are heard and answered in divine time. That's the way that we like to do it. So we don't go into old school begging and pleading kind of prayer. We just affirm and know that our good is coming and or is here. So that's the way we like to do our prayers. So what we like to do is I usually like to share a reading, and then we'll move right into the prayer and a couple of announcements on some really fantastic programs that are coming up tomorrow, and then we'll send you on your way. So thank you for being here. And so what I have here is, reading is going to come from our Guide for Spiritual Living. This is our Science of Mind magazine, and this is a really fantastic magazine. It's been around a really long time. They always feature a really powerful, incredible speaker and or spiritual leader. And this is coming to the end of this month. And so this is the reading that I have for you. And it is for today, for July 27th. And it is about exploring possibilities. So there's a couple of quotes. One is, "So when you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this: you haven't." And that is by Thomas Edison. He persevered, didn't he? The second one comes from like this: a steadfast determination to attain some purpose, the letting go of all that opposes it, complete reliance upon the law of good, and an unqualified trust in spirit. This is real prayer. And that's by Ernest Holmes. So the reading goes on to say, "We live in a world built on possibilities. Quantum physics tells us that the only thing limiting our experiences is our own belief, and that in something that's maybe impossible. A possibility thinking, however, is a special skill. Most education systems teach us to think in terms of predictable outcomes, right? So we learn to calculate the probabilities based on past experiences. But what we aren't graded on, we're thinking about all the possible ways to solve a problem. It takes a leap of faith," is what she says, "to think in terms of possibilities. And leadership training programs and motivational seminars tell us regularly to think outside the box and to look in new ways to do old things. To achieve this, we must unlearn all the ways that we've been taught by how we operate in a world to learn a new skill or way of thinking. By exploring possibilities, we allow the divine spirit to express through us and inspire us to think of solutions that no one else has conceived. We must not give up too soon, for there is an infinite number of options. The source within has an answer for everything." And that's by Reverend Dr. Judy Morley. So her affirmation for the day is, "I allow endless possibilities of spirit to flow through me and into my experience." That's just fantastic. So that affirmation again is, I allow endless possibilities of spirit to flow through me into my experience. That is fantastic. I like that one. So that's a great greeting. So yes, so what I would like to do is invite you to send us your prayer requests. You're always welcome to send us prayer requests to prayer@ntmedia.org, as is listed here tonight. Send us your prayer requests, because we are here for you, and we are here to support you with any prayers that you need support with. And the entire prayer team will work on those, and they do take care of those for the week when you send in your requests. So requests, email us at prayer@ntmedia.org right there. All right, so join me now for a prayer, if you would. We're just going to center ourselves right here and now. Close your eyes if you'd like. Just begin to bring your focus into the present moment. Just allow this time to be just a few minutes of bringing your focus into the here and now. Begin to focus on your heartbeat. Place your hand on your heart or on your chest. Feel that heartbeat. Just take a deep breath in. And as we breathe in love and light. We breathe in unlimited possibilities into our lives right here, right now. For we know that every breath is the breath of life. It is the breath of God. It is the breath of that higher source, that higher power, that omnipotent presence that resides within everything. This omnipresence is operating in and through our lives right here, right now. And we know that it is possible that with life, with God, all things are possible. So we connect ourselves to this higher presence in this moment. We recognize it. We know it. We know it to be the truth. We know it by our very heartbeat, by our very breath. That is that life connected to us. That is that unlimited possibilities that move in and through our entire being. For with every cell that we are made from, we are made of a miracle. We are made of unlimited possibilities. We are made in this human form. And we can, with affirmative thought, affirmative prayer, create anything that we desire in our lives. So as we affirm and know that we are connected to this higher power, and we know that it is operating in and through our lives, in and through everything that we are doing, we can just allow it to operate and move through our entire body, our mind, and our soul, blessing everything that we do every step of the way. We can just know that if there are any challenges that are going on in your life, that you are surrounded by love and light, and there is a peace that is bigger and brighter, bigger than you, better than the entire universe, for it is blessed in this positive energy, in the betterment of all of us. As we see this, we realize it, we feel it. We allow that energy and that light to move through our body right here, right now. And we just open our heart and our mind and our soul to the unlimited possibilities, and we tap into that energy, and we go back to that energy and that truth of what we know to be so. We live and move and breathe and have our being in and through this powerful presence of life, of God, this universal life force, bringing forth new opportunities, new choices, as we use our mind to create new possibilities, new options, new decisions. We can step forward into the life that we desire, for it is possible right here, right now. As we know that to be the truth, we can release these words into the universe, knowing that this time together is truly blessed, as we affirm and know this higher power is working in and through our lives, and we are surrounded in love and light, peace and harmony. All the beautiful qualities of God, of life, reside within us right here, right now. We tap into them, and with a grateful, grateful heart, we can release these words into the universe, knowing that our prayer is answered and heard, all in the divine time. So we release it, we let it go, and together we affirm. And so it is. Amen, amen. So there is your prayer for the evening. Wonderful things, wonderful things. So we do have some wonderful programs coming up tomorrow. I just want to mention real quickly, we have the midweek meditation. That is Wednesday mornings, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Join Reverend Robert for that. You can tune into a little morning meditation to get your day going. Of course, we also have the Feel the Flow. It's meaningful music and words, and that's by Terry Paul Choice, and she does a wonderful job. So join into her, and that's at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time. So you can always listen in to see what she has to say. And then Reverend Robert also does a midweek pick-me-up, and it's actually 3 p.m. in the afternoons. So you're welcome to tune in for that if you're needing a little afternoon boost. We also have lots of other wonderful things coming up. Of course, I invite you to come back to my program. I am on tomorrow, Igniting Your Inner Dazzle. We have a dazzling good conversation, and that is Wednesdays at 1 from 1 to 1:30 Mountain Time. So I invite you to come and join us for that. We always have wonderful conversation, even if it's just me conversating out to you guys. We are focusing this month on finding our purpose, and tomorrow's going to be a really good one. So we're going to talk a little bit about through trials and tribulations and challenging times, oftentimes that brings us to finding our purpose and learning a whole bunch more about ourselves and what available possibilities there are for us. So I invite you to come back and join us for that tomorrow. We also have morning musings, and this is Nathan. He will be on at 11 o'clock Wednesday Mountain Time as well. So we have lots of great programs. Definitely tune into that. And then, of course, Rev Lisa is always on, and I love listening to her. She's one of my favorite. She is on in the mornings, every morning, Sunday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. So she actually comes on right after the morning prayer. She just comes right on after that. So you can just tune into the morning prayer and then listen into Rev Melissa. She does a beautiful, beautiful job. And then we have Rev Steph. She is also going on in the mornings as well, weekdays. So she's on 8 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Mountain. Tune in and listen to her as well. Beautiful programs we here have. And there's lots of different varieties. So check that out and see which one works best for you. Sorry for the rustling in the background. My kitty has found a bag. He is in a paper bag right now. So that's the noise you're hearing. So sorry about that. Anyway, I think that is about all we have that we're going to be offering. Of course, we always appreciate your tithes and your gifts and your offerings. Send them our way. That is what helps our programs grow and helps this ministry grow. As we move forward, we're needing more technology and more of everything. So it really helps us when you can send your gifts and tithes to us. Support the network at ntmedia.org and click on donate, and you can just go right there, or it is above also in the link. Sign up there and send your gifts and your tithes. It always helps us out. So we appreciate that. And it's also always an opportunity as you give, so show you receive. And we know that always works in our lives. So thank you very much for that. And I appreciate you guys being here this evening. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you. And I will look forward to seeing you very soon. Peace and blessings, and have a wonderful evening tonight. And I will see you soon. Bye.